I use Arch by the way. What's up guys, ArsenTech here, and I am here to show you how to make your Arch Linux terminal look modern. Let's get started by launching the console, which is the Arch Linux terminal. Type sudo pacman-s yyuu like this. Type the password to update every single package. Once it's upgraded, install the fish terminal by typing sudo pacman-s fish. Okay, the fish has been installed. If I type fish here, it brings it to the fish terminal. I can autocomplete some of these commands. Let's install Oh My Posh by launching the web browser. It can be any browser like Chrome or Firefox. Type Oh My Posh. Click on the first link, click on Get Started, and Linux, since I am using Arch Linux. Copy the exact same snippet from Oh My Posh site, paste right here, or use Shift-Ctrl-V. Hit Enter.
2,000 years later.
There we go, the Oh My Posh has been installed. Now let's test the entire command by entering the fish terminal and type Oh My Posh. To give them an executable permission, type sudo chmod 777 and the exact command. Don't forget to type the password. There we go. It still says unknown command. To fix the Oh My Posh command not found inside the Arch Linux, all you need is to open the bashrc file with nano. Add the exact same command. Export path is installer path :/home/ here you should replace it with your username /local/bin. Select Ctrl+S and Ctrl+X. Then use source.bashrc to refresh the entire bash command. The Oh My Posh is available. Since we have added the local bin into the path environment variable, Oh My Posh works. It works, but in here, characters are a bit different. Use the preferred browser, type nerd fonts to search it. Click on the first link, then click on downloads. Choose the preferred nerd font. I will choose the Veracode nerd font and wait until it downloads. It is now downloading, even though the file size is too large here. It's like 27 megabytes.
One eternity later.
There we go, it's now finished. The Veracode nerd font has been downloaded. After downloading the Veracode nerd font, let's use the following command. Unzip, downloads, veracode.zip, as a folder into local share fonts. It is now extracted into local share fonts folder. Let's use sudo fccache -f-v to update the font cache. Type the password. To change the fonts inside this terminal, you need GNOME tweaks. If you haven't installed GNOME tweaks, use sudo pacman-s GNOME tweaks. Once installed, click on here, then show apps, system, tweaks. Then go to fonts, then change the monospace text by clicking on that and find the preferred nerd font. I will use the Veracode nerd font Retina, then select, then restart the terminal. After restarting the terminal, let's type fish again, then Oh My Posh init fish source. There we go, it's all alright. To make it permanent, let's go to the .config folder, go to fish. Here it's config.fish. Open with the preferred text editor and add the initialization code. And then choose your preferred theme. Go to the same Oh My Posh site, but in this case click on See Themes, find the preferred theme and apply it. In this case I will use the following: atomic ohmyposh.json. Save the config.fish file exit the fish terminal and reinitialize it. There we go. It is now initialized the Oh My Posh straight into the fish terminal without typing that command. To launch the terminal, not as a bash command, but as a fish command, like this. Let's use sudo change shell, and in this case let's type user bin fish. Restart the shell. Oh, it still defaults to the bash shell. What happened here? This is the GNOME terminal you want, and this is the default Arch Linux terminal. Here, if you click on preferences inside the GNOME terminal, there are some options similar to the Linux Mint terminal tutorial. To change the shell, let's type change shell -s and the path of the fish terminal. Type the password, the shell changed. If you restart the shell, it says unknown command Oh My Posh. Yeah, it's still unknown. Make sure to type fish at path local bin. It will add the local bin inside the fish user paths. Now let's restart the shell. It's now initialized. There we go. It is now initialized even with a default color scheme. Back in previous videos I used Fastfetch, but since Fastfetch is deprecated, let's install Fastfetch. Then type Fastfetch to make sure it works. It works. If you want to add the Fastfetch command inside the fish config, go to config fish config.fish, open with the preferred text editor, add Fastfetch right here, save it. If you open the console next time, you will see the entire info right here. The user terminal here is successfully configured. If you go to sudo su, the root terminal is using bash. Themes don't exist. Make sure to open the preferred browser, type Oh My Posh, but in this case go to the repository of Oh My Posh. Click on the latest release, download the themes.zip. Let's use the following command on zip as a directory into .posh themes folder. Use sudo nano root.config/fish config.fish file. Add the following command Oh My Posh init fish -c root.posh themes. Then again the same preferred theme atomic.ohmyposh.json in this case. Then source. Save the file and close the other once again. Now let's reinitialize the root terminal. Here it still breaks the bash terminal, but if you type fish, once again Oh My Posh is not here. Fish at path /home/ your username, of course, /local /bin. After that, reinitialize the fish terminal once again, and there we go. The fish terminal is now initialized. To make it as a default shell, let's use change shell -s /user/bin/fish. Exit the root bash terminal and reinitialize it. There we go. Now your root terminal is also the same as on the user terminal. And with that, your Arch Linux terminal will look modern, all by using Fastfetch, the fish terminal on the user terminal, and the fish terminal with the Oh My Posh configuration inside the root terminal. But if you have a terminal like this, but not like this, you need to change the profile. So click on here, preferences. You can choose the theme variant, but here inside this profile, check out the run a custom command instead of my shell option. Then type fish as a custom command. And when the command exits, exit the terminal, but do not choose either restart the command or hold the terminal open. Save these preferences. If you launch the GNOME terminal next time, it defaults to the same Arch terminal configuration the same as in this terminal. Also, choose the V variant to dark style but not follow system style because that customization works on the dark style. Here choose the cursor shape to either underline or I-beam. Inside here you can choose the built-in color schemes. Close the profile once it's complete, and with that we have configured the Arch Linux terminal, both on this terminal and on this terminal. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, join my Patreon, bookmark the blog page plus the entire blog post about this tutorial. Stay safe and have a nice day.